Newshour Special Edition.
Viewers, just over a year after the Arjikor rape case numbed West Bengal, another horrific rape case has been reported from a medical college. A second-year medical student in Durgapur has alleged that she was raped after being dragged into a forest near her medical college. This shocker has once again brought focus to the repeated failure of law and order in West Bengal. But have lessons been learned after the Arjikor incident? Another bone-chilling case, the Chief Minister remains unmoved. Instead of cracking down on the police and ensuring justice for the survivor, the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has put the onus on the survivor. Mamata Banerjee has said colleges should not allow girl students to step out at night, and then she went on to indulge in whataboutery, saying such incidents happen in other states as well. Not one word on ensuring law and order or protection for women in the state. After receiving a massive ire over her remark, Mamata later claimed that her statement was being misconstrued.
She was studying in a private medical college. So all the private medical college, whose responsibility? How they came out in the night at 12:30. And it happens in the, so far I know, forest area. And 12:30, I do not know what happened. Investigation is on. I'm shocked to see the incident. But private medical colleges also is to take care for their students. And especially the girl child at night time. They should not be allowed to come out in the outside.
আমি প্রথমেই আপনাদের বলি, দমদম মেয়াদপুরে আমি কিছু বলেছি, আমার কথা ডিস্টার্ব করা হয়েছে। প্লিজ আপনাদের একটা রিকোয়েস্ট করব, আমাকে আপনারা কোয়েশ্চেন করবেন আর তারপরে ডিস্টার্ব করবেন। আমি ভাগ খাই সেটা না বলে আমি ভাগ বলে দিচ্ছেন। এইসব রাজনীতি আমার সাথে করার চেষ্টা করবেন না, কারণ আমি আপনাদের সাথে মিট করি, অনেকে মিটই করেন না, কোয়েশ্চেন তৈরি করে দিয়ে উত্তর দেয়।
Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party has slammed Mamata Banerjee for her insensitive remarks, accusing her of blaming the survivor.
Today, under TMC's watch, nor Ma, nor Mati, nor Manush, nor Mahila is safe. Only the Balatkari is safe. And it has become Balatkari Bachao, Apradhi Bachao. Once again, Mamata Banerjee's comments, most misogynistic, patriarchal comments, which do victim shaming, have come to the fore. Instead of standing in solidarity with the gang rape victim, which was a rerun of Arjikar, she is now siding in a sense with the vote bank and with the accused or with the Balatkaris by saying that the woman was wrong. But those who say ladki hu lad sakti hu, those who are outraging just yesterday about women's rights and women's issues, they are eloquently silent. Will they now outrage against Mamata's statement? No, they will not. Mamata Banerjee failed to protect the girl, and now she's blaming the victim, she's blaming the girl, and she has done this all the time.
Now, the BJP has been upping the ante against the government, demanding strict action and questioning the Mamata Banerjee government over the failing law and order in the state. In fact, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has expressed shock over this incident, calling it despicable and painful. He's called on the Chief Minister to ensure a fair probe with swift action and the strictest punishment to the perpetrators. Odisha Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi has strongly condemned the alleged rape of the medical student as well. Describing the incident as both painful and shocking, he's urged Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to ensure strict action against the accused. The news of the alleged rape has also sparked a political storm in West Bengal.
মুখ্যমন্ত্রী তার পুলিশ কথায় কথায় প্রেস কনফারেন্স যারা করেন, সুপ্রতিম সরকার, জাভেদ আলী, জাভেদ শামীম, এরা কোথায়? এদের কেন দেখতে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না? এর ক্ষেত্রে সাইলেন্ট কেন সরকার? ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি জানতে চায়, বিরোধী দলনেতা প্রশ্ন করতে চায় পশ্চিমবাংলার পুলিশ তথা মন্ত্রী তথা মুখ্যমন্ত্রীকে।
BJP is a political party, and this crime, such crimes against women, they should not be politicized. Unfortunately, BJP always views such incidents through a political lens, which is most unwarranted. We have to wait for the investigation to be completed And BJP should not politicize or try to take a political advantage out of this.
All right, let me welcome my guest tonight, Pradeep Bhandari, BJP national spokesperson, joining us. Gargi Nandi Roy, political analyst, joins us. Tausif Ahmed Khan, lawyer and political analyst, joins us, as well as Asif Ansari, political analyst, joining us this evening. Good evening and namaskar to all of you. Tausif Ahmed Khan, can I begin by asking you why Mamata Banerjee always has words of advice and suggestions for girls and women, but nothing for the men and boys who carry out such heinous acts?
Shreya, it is Mamata Banerjee's West Bengal police which has arrested 3 accused, including 1 more detained, including the friend of the victim who took her, who met with her, who she went out with, is also under scanner according to the police. Now, watertight case is being built by the police, and unfortunately, under our law, Section 70 applies here, gang rape of an adult woman. There is no death penalty. I wish that the IPC law should have remained the same, or that the law should be amended. It is my personal belief that unless we bring strict law, we cannot, these kind of perverts who are in the walking in the society, they will not be deterred. So be that as it may, Mamata Banerjee police has taken action, people have been arrested, and police will ensure that the victim gets justice. But then at the same time, these private colleges, whether they have some kind of rules or not, what rules do they have for their students, for the safety of their students? Well, this is the question that Mamata Banerjee has raised. Mamata Banerjee is not going to defend anybody. Mamata Banerjee is not going to defend the rapist like the BJP spokesperson is saying. In fact, the action is already taken.
Okay, Gargi Nandi Roy,
of this horrific crime.
Gargi, how many times as women have we been preached to? How many times have you been angered? Have you been appalled? And now I think we're all tired of having people preach to us as to how we should behave when it is in fact the other side which should be preached to.
Yes. Shreya, the problem is it is TMC's culture, victim shaming and victim blaming. That is the culture of TMC, and we have seen it. Repeatedly it's been seen in Park Street case or Hashkali case. Mamata Banerjee, Park Street case, she called it a concocted story. An honest police officer, Damayanti Sen, was shunted out of the state. Then her own MP, she maligned the character. Again in Hashkali also, she said a young 14-year-old girl, maybe she was having an affair, maybe she was pregnant. So it's the character of Mamata Banerjee. And the police, coming to the police thing. Shreya, can you trust the Kolkata or West Bengal police? We have seen the shoddy investigation in the Kamdoni rape case. That's why all the accused were acquitted.
Okay.
And in RG what happened under the supervision of the police? Evidence wiped out. The room, doctor's room was renovated the very next day. And when the night of 14th August, when the hospital was vandalized, the police people were hiding in the nurse's room. So how can you trust, how can you rely on such police force?
Right.
And more so, the police in West Bengal is very short staffed. There's no recruitment. There are civic volunteers. They are all TMC cadres. So that is the problem when the criminals are emboldened and empowered. And one more thing I want to add. Please check whether these accused have any connection with TMC. Because in Kochbar College, what happened? Monojit Musro, he was a leader of TMC Chhatra Parishad. And then again in this thing, Sohel, who was the accused in Hashkali, again the son of a
that
TMC
investigation,
leader.
of course, is still underway, Gargi. Let me bring in Pradeep Bhandari into this debate. Pradeep Bhandari, every time the TMC is questioned, the Chief Minister now has, of course, come out and given out a clarification, saying that, look, my remarks were misconstrued and it's the BJP that is politicizing this issue. Your response to that?
Well, Shreya, the Chief Minister of Bengal, despite being a women Chief Minister, legitimizes and promotes a culture of victim blaming, at the same time promoting those who are accused of rape by giving them a shield. Let me begin my argument by quoting the father of the victim in the Durgapur gang rape case. And I quote the father. He says, that as per Mamata Banerjee, she should issue a fatwa that no girl should come out starting tomorrow morning. Such an incident has happened and the Chief Minister makes such an atrocious statement. The Chief Minister, if she cannot do her work, she should resign as the Chief Minister. Why is it that every time the parents of the victim do not feel safe under Mamata Banerjee's Bengal when such an incident happens? Let me go further and quote 3 incidents. In Park Street, she called it as a Sajano Ghatna, fabricated incident. In Hanskali, she said that it was a rape incident. She called it as a love affair gone wrong. In Sandesh Kali, she said nothing happened. In RG Kar, she said that boys and girls are interacting more freely. This is why the rape incident happened. And in Durgapur now, she is saying that the women should not go out at night. She has failed on a basic constitutional duty, which is providing free and Article 21, freedom of life, which includes freedom of movement. She should resign because she appropriates those who are accused of these crimes. And I will end in another 5 seconds by showing you a visual of a visual. Abhishek Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee's ministers, all involved with those who were involved in prime accused of Kasbah rape case. So why is it that even the Calcutta High Court had to say in the past that there is no rule of law but law of the ruler in Bengal?
Asif Ansari, come in on this, respond to what Pradeep Bhandari is saying. And also the fact that, what is the problem? Why is Mamata Banerjee, I'm not even saying that she's a woman chief minister, just as a chief minister of the state, she shouldn't be shaming the survivor. What does she mean by when she says that girls should not be going out? It is her responsibility, it is the chief minister's responsibility to ensure that women, when they go out in public at the night time, they feel safe, they are safe.
Well, Shreya, it is highly deplorable and the whole state is lamenting on the issues what has happened. So, firstly, I want to answer Mr. Pradeep that whatever he is saying and what he is quoting, all are the contractual things. These are the contacts which he is extracting from a very lengthy statement which was given by the Chief Minister, and everything he is citing is all situational. Wherever
what
the
is he saying? Sorry, I beg to differ and come here. Sir, whatever I said which is not a fact.
Sir, let me speak, sir. I didn't interrupt you. Please let me speak.
Oh, are you okay that if your daughter, your sister is Chief Minister makes a statement that she should not go out at night and the Chief Minister says that she cannot provide security, then what is she the Home Minister for? She should resign.
Sir, that is you are citing out of contextuals, and that is
what is out of context, sir? This is what happens in Islamic countries where you want to impose Sharia law. What are you trying to say?
Pradeep Bhandari, Asif Ansari, help all of us understand the context in which Mamata Banerjee said to girls and women of West Bengal to not venture out at night. What was the context?
Shreya ji, what should be the advisory from a chief minister who herself been a woman and she's ruling a state for 15 years? What should be the advisory things advised to a girl to a college where she is going out with a classmate? That is a societal problem, that how the society has been rotten.
Why isn't she addressing the societal problem? Why isn't she addressing the law and order problem? And why does Mamata Banerjee never have an advisory for boys and men? Why is she always issuing advisories for women and girls of West Bengal, Asif Ansari?
A very late night period where the Mamata Banerjee has raised the objections that why the college has allowed the girls to walk out where that is not a very secluded place, it's not a very urbanized place, that a girl should be given a chance to go out at a night place. And that is a societal problem, that how a student of her own class has taken out, and with the help of that, the gang rape have happened. That is a basic problem.
Tausif Ahmed Khan, why is it convenient to hide and, talk from behind the garb of societal norms and societal conditioning? When you're the chief minister, take matter into your hands and make sure that women feel protected. They should feel even safer because you are the chief minister. You yourself are a female.
These are the unfortunate incidents are happening.
Asif Ansari, this one's for Tausif Ahmed Khan. Tausif, go ahead.
Shreya, there are 2 women in the panel today, including you. You see, the menace of rape, we have to hit it at the root. The perverts who are there, they are not at all deterred by the law that we have. our law, even in this case, I ask you a question, both the women I ask a question. Do you want the rapist to die or to receive capital punishment, or you want them to get the bail? That is question number one. Second, between June 17 and June 25, 10 rapes were reported in Odisha. Gopalpur Beach, June 17. I'm talking about
did
this
not
year.
tell and did not give a lecture to the women. In fact, Shreya, the Trinamool Congress Minister Kakoli Dastar says that one or two such cases will happen. Why are you worrying so much about it? You won't find any country in the world where rapes do not take place. She is justifying rape now.
Pradeep, you are siding with the rapist.
Sir, you are siding. Your minister Kakoli Dastidar says that one or two such incidents will happen. Mamata Banerjee's minister and Mamata Banerjee is telling the women of Bengal that rapes will happen in Bengal and she cannot do anything.
Okay.
So this is our minister. I am verbatim quoting the minister. Kakoli Dastidar says that one or two such incidents will happen. They happen everywhere in the world. We cannot do anything.
Okay, Pradeep Bhandari, you made your point.
Punishment, because that is the law of the country. The law of the country will not.
Tausif, your response doesn't at all clarify what Mamata Banerjee said and why she said it. Gargi,
No, what has Chief
Gargi, go ahead.
done? In 10,
Yes,
10
Shreya,
days,
please let
10
me come. Yeah. Tausif, Tausif, my name has been taken. Please, Tausif, yeah. Shreya, the thing is, firstly, it is ridiculous. No hospital will function without a female doctor and nurses. Secondly, she lied that saying 12:30. No, the CCTV shows that they went out at 7:58 p.m. The boy had come back at 8:42, left 8:48, and both were back by 9:29 p.m. and she was going towards the hostel at 9:31. So by 9:30, she was back. That is in any urban, any educated girl, any working professional woman, they are working at that hour. Shreya, in that standard, then you should not have been in the studio. You should have been at home with Mamata Banerjee's standard. So this kind of lies also she peddled. Not for nothing that we call her Mithya. How she is peddling the lies when they went out at 7:58 p.m. The CCTV footage shows and she is telling 12:30. What kind of lies? And let me tell one more thing.
Gargi, I have to wrap this up. I have paucity of time. Tausif Ahmed and Asif Ansari, hopefully Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will introspect, will, understand what we feel as women, as girls, and that she shouldn't be preaching to us. She should be preaching to the other side that carries out such heinous acts. Thank you very much to all of you, Pradeep Bhandari, Gargi, as well as to you, Tausif Ahmed Khan and Asif Ansari. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us tonight.